Hi everyone, thank you for clicking on today's video. I have a fun Halloween themed lettering video for you. Hopefully this will give you some inspiration if you're into lettering as well. If not, just sit back and enjoy. Thank you. Before we get into the video, I want to go over some of the supplies that I'm using today. First, we have the Tombow Furunosuke pens. I have a hard tip and a soft tip. The hard tip pen is great for making thinner lines, while the soft tip is great for making thicker lines. Next, we have the Crayola Classic markers. The color set that I have are actually from the pastel collection. And then I have a few miscellaneous supplies, like an orange highlighter, because the Crayola set that I had didn't come with an orange color. I also have a few Papermate felt tip pens. This is used for shadowing that you'll see later on. And then a gold gel pen, and then I have a pencil just for sketching out the design. Let's get into the color story for today's video. I chose a few Halloween-esque colors, and throughout this video I'll be showing you two designs for each color. Some of them are inverted, but some of them are just fun designs. So for the first color, orange, I'll actually be writing the word pumpkin, and what I'm going to do is use my orange highlighter to write it in a cursive / calligraphy manner. And then I'll follow up with a green felt tip pen to do some shadowing by drawing lines. And what you should keep in mind is to leave some white space between the word pumpkin and the lines you're drawing to add more depth. And I thought it would be cute to add faces around the word as if you were carving out a pumpkin. Moving on to the next design for the color orange, I'm using the Tombow soft tip pen to make thicker lines, and I'm just writing the word Halloween, and I'll go over it to make the lines a little bit thicker. And I have to say, this isn't my best work, but when I add the shadowing it'll look a lot better. So I'm going to take a green and orange marker to create shadows. What I'm going to do is alternate the colors so that it creates a fun effect. Moving on to our next color, yellow, I'm taking the yellow Crayola marker and writing the word candy in plain text, and then taking the orange highlighter and writing corn in cursive, and then I'm going in with the Tombow hard tip pen to create the line shadowing similar to how we did the word pumpkin. But this time I'm making sure to leave plenty of space because we're going to color in the shadowing to make it look like candy corn. So now I'm taking the pencil to create lines across the word candy to separate the three colors of the candy corn. And once that's done, I'm just going to color it in with orange and then my gold pen. I didn't want to use the same yellow because it would have blended in too much. Once that is done, I'm taking a yellow marker to add shadow to the word corn and then using the same hard tip pen to create more dimension. I also wanted to sneak in an alternative version of the word candy corn. Here I'm writing the word candy in the thick brush pen and then going in with the thinner one to draw the shadowing lines, just like how we did with the yellow candy corn. And I'm going to color it in exactly the same way. I just feel like doing it with the black and then the color behind it really makes it pop. And then instead of writing the word corn in orange, I'm writing it in yellow and shading with a black pen and also the orange highlighter. So the second candy corn was a bonus, but for the second version of the color yellow, I'm gonna go in with a soft tip black brush pen and writing the word boo. I'm going to go in with the yellow marker and do some shadowing, like you've seen a million times. If you haven't guessed by now, I'm a little obsessed with shadowing, so that's basically what I do throughout this whole video. And to add a cute touch to the word boo, I thought I'd draw a face. Moving on to the color red, this design is actually my second favorite in this whole video. I'm using the red Crayola marker to write the word spooky in cursive. And I'm using the Tombow thin brush pen to do a little bit of shadowing like you've seen 1,000 times. But what's really cool about this spooky is that on all of the kind of upward shadowing, we're going to draw, I don't know what to call it, it's not slime. I think it looks like torn cloth or something kind of webby. It just looks a little bit creepy. And then we're gonna color it in. Let's take a second to enjoy the work that we've done so far. We have 2 designs for the color orange, 3 for the color yellow, and then we're on our second design for red. And in opposite fashion, I'm going to write the word vampire in a black brush pen, and I'm going to shade it in with the red Crayola marker. And this is a vampire, so of course we're going to draw some dripping blood. To make it really realistic, you want to make it look like the blood is dripping downward and dripping off the letter. And I'm going in with a thin brush pen to add dimension to the blood. So for our 4th color scheme, we're going with the color green, and I'm just writing the word Frankie in large plain text, and you know, Frankie as in Frankenstein. And I'm taking a purple felt tip pen to do the line shadowing that you guys have seen before. And sorry for this awkward angle, I wanted to take you really close and personal. So what's fun about this design is that we're going to draw stitches on the lines to represent the stitches on Frankenstein's forehead. I think this is a really simple but fun design. Oh my gosh guys, are you ready for my favorite design out of this whole video? I'm taking the green marker and writing the word ghouls. Wait, that wasn't scary enough. Chad, can you try?
Ghouls.
Oh my gosh, I'm shivering. So once I'm done with that, I'm taking the Tombow soft tip pen and making thick black shadowing lines to really emphasize the word ghouls. And what's really neat about this design is that I'm drawing slime to go with it. And so you want to make sure to add a lot of body and drip marks to your slime. And then to make the slime really pop and kind of look almost neon, I'm taking the same green and just tracing around the slime. Okay, moving on to our last color, purple. I'm taking the Tombow soft tip pen and just writing the word bats and then creating shadows with the purple Crayola marker. And the fun design that I'm adding to this is I'm taking the Tombow hard tip pen and drawing bat wings at the front and the end of the letter, and then just coloring that in with the purple marker as well. And this is really an additional step, but I'm taking a purple felt tip pen and tracing the marker to add a little bit more dimension. Okay guys, we're at our last design. I'm using a different color purple. This is more of a fuchsia, and I'm writing the word spider. But when you write it, make sure to really emphasize the S and the R because we're going to draw spider webs. And I'm taking a Tombow hard tip pen to do the thin black shadowing lines that you've seen earlier. And with the same pen, I'm going to draw in the spider web. And to finish off this design, we need to draw a little spider, because who made these cobwebs? I'm extending the line from the letter P and drawing a spider dangling from it. And this is our complete Halloween themed lettering designs. I hope you guys had fun watching it because I had a lot of fun making it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!